All right. I do believe that's about time that we get started. Welcome to the stream if you are here. If you are not here, you are still welcome in. Today is a... Alright, we gotta start over.
Oh my fucking god.
God,
We
we've been over this. Today is a wonderful Wednesday. We are a little behind, but it's entirely the government's fault. So, blame them.
Good thing to blame.
As it always is.
What happens when you find a stranger in the Alps?
Not a
And
fan of the government.
Not a big fan of the government.
I should also mention that fucking Blazer here. Thank you for the sub and for the bits. You little shit.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's money in my Twitch account that's just sitting there. Take it.
I used to do that too, but I stopped giving him Bezos bucks.
Oh my god.
Why would you stop?
Because I
you-
stopped generating Bezos bucks.
I'm still on Amazon Student, so it's like $6.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That was one of the best parts about being a student, is getting student discounts on things.
Hell yeah. Oh. We are returning to Draw Steel, Plague of Behdmeten. Now, last time that we had left off,
You're kind of
You
cutting
all-
out there. What?
Yeah.
why? Why am I cutting out? Am I not cutting out
Last
now?
play-
Keep, like leaning back.
last
away
play
from your
bed.
microphone.
Leaning back.
A
It's
bed.
attached to my head.
Yeah.
It's
Then
impressive
you
how you
stop
can do
whispering
that.
so much, dude.
Like, stop whispering sweet dulcet tones.
She's
into
attacking the fucking rug.
See, luckily for me, it's just on an arm, so I can just
That
go.
one?
Alright, we're gonna be turning this
Up,
into
out,
an ASMR
in,
screen.
and out.
my- So,
Hey guys,
I mean,
we're here to play Draw Steel on this great Wednesday. I hope everybody else is ready.
Oh,
My cat's
man.
on crack.
Meow.
Anywho.
Meow. Meow.
Yes, we return to the Plague of Behdmeten. Technical problems and all.
Ace meow. There we go. We got there.
You're getting
You got that.
jiggled. You're getting jangled.
Last time that we had left off, though, you all
That's part of the
decided-
ASMR.
Sorry.
you all
sorry,
decided to
continue, yeah.
return to the cave. You go back into the cave of the
Oh,
Arabs.
say Behdmeten.
No, you didn't return to Behdmeten.
What the fuck?
Oh, it was all a dream. We
Surprise.
we dreamt going back to Behdmeten.
This is all like your final dying thoughts as you get your shit kicked in by Eric's.
Session's got a weird energy.
Jiggling the cat.
Miss
Apparently.
Ma'am, I swear to fucking God, I will throw you away.
Oh my god.
I'm dealing with something. I'm sorry.
Oh my! I hear it. And of course, my OBS immediately cuts out.
You
I'm
must
going to
behave. You must behave. You must behave.
A reconnection successful. Oh, thank God! Praise be! Woo!
Praise be.
Oh, my God.
God!
She's almost out of food. That's what she's mad about.
Oh. Well, yeah, just give her some food.
Quick,
Uh.
be able to distract them. Call upon their
This is
power.
awesome. This is
I wonder if
awesome.
that would work on Korsakov too.
Yeah, this is awesome. Korsakov the second.
Nobody ever gave him any food.
Oh yeah, that's what happened to him.
She's gone off to get another baby from upstairs. I know she has. She's gonna come back here screaming any minute now.
You were successful.
Alright, things should be fine.
in the battle against the Erics. And you emerge one renown richer. And Oriamus especially, is making out like a bandit, not only gaining a trophy and a title, but armor that is actively being crafted.
And about 60% of the way done.
Yes.
Over
at
60.
least.
At least. I'm excited for that armor. It's going to be very cool.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be very cool. But you were able to also ensure that the individuals, the engineers, were able to make it back to Behdmeten in one piece. While the injured are being tended to, the Guild of Engineers has been very, very thankful for your efforts. Though you do also find yourselves a little worn out as well. Now, I had asked you all at the end of last session if you all wanted to think about whether or not you wanted to take a respite, and it's my understanding that the general consensus is yes, you do in fact
Big
want to
nappy.
take a respite. Okay, that is perfectly fine. If everybody could just go ahead and click take respite on their character sheet, just that should reset all of your stuff appropriately. Them numbers popping up. Except for Oriamus. You can't learn to take a respite.
Under
I'm
your
looking.
victories.
Ah,
Took me a second to find it too. It's
because it's
the
not coded
victories.
like the rest of the pressable buttons.
Yeah.
We love bad UX. We love bad UX. Woo!
What are you talking about?
I found it just fine.
Yeah,
Works on my pooter.
it's in the middle of your screen. It's hard
It's
to
not on the
miss.
middle. It's on the right side on a little thing that's not highlighted like the rest of the buttons.
You mean the bed icon that says very clearly "Take respite"?
But it wasn't like coded like a button. Right? The button's the button, but that button does a button.
Skill issue.
To be fair, I did also say it's in the top right of your character sheet.
Oh,
It's okay.
Oh. Shut up. Just because you haven't been here for the last 2 days doesn't mean you get to insult me.
You're right. I still will.
Gotta make up for lost
Damn.
time.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I know it.
You all hunker down for a little bit of well-needed rest. As it stands, you do not have any specifically pressing matters. And now would be a great time to not only just prepare yourself for whatever comes next, but to tie up some loose ends, whether that be finishing up your crafting, talking to individuals that need talked to, or just making sure that everything is in order before the inevitable comes. We're going to be taking this one step at a time. Of course, you all are allowed to decide if you wish to stop taking respites at any point, but as it stands, you are more than likely going to have at least a couple days of downtime to just take care of yourselves. So, going down the list, Celis.
Mhm.
Do you have anything in particular that you wish to work on?
I don't
You
think I do.
you were working on honing an ability. I will also allow anybody to assist with the Grand Scarab crafting project.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the community service that has been marked here to inform to seek out the individuals, the families of the lost engineers. That is on Peregrine's sheet, and that is also open for anybody.
Mm. How many project points would I be able to use?
Uh,
How many do I have available at the moment?
I don't think you have any project points available. You got some project points that you donated to Oriamus for the
Mhm.
Grand Scarab project. But you can make a roll for it. Or I
Sure.
suppose technically have Peregrine make the roll for you.
Sure.
Uh,
So I have
Fuck it,
to.
why not?
okay, so are you wanting to do the community service then?
Yeah, I'll do the community service.
Okay. In that case then, uh, it's
Just
basically
make a roll and
any,
I'll add
yeah,
it.
it's basically any stat that's appropriate. And let's see, I'd say yeah, like they probably have a skill that would apply for this. So just pick a relevant skill.
Roll good, roll good, roll.
Oh, am I still making the roll?
Yeah,
It's
you're
usually
going to need to make the roll
pretty
since you
good.
have the project. I can't set up communal projects as far as
Oh,
I'm
fair enough.
aware.
Alright then. We'll do this skill. This will be a good one. Wabam. Cool.
So, yeah, Celis and Akron, you do take some time to seek out, or try to navigate Behdmeten to seek out the families. It, especially being relatively unfamiliar with the city as you are newcomers to it. Um, it is very difficult to get around to where you need to be, but through asking here and there, you are able to at least find a couple of the families and pass on the news. While they are saddened to hear of it, they are thankful that you informed them. Oriamus, you are next. What do you wish to work?
Grand Scarab project. So close, it's so close. Just a little bit more.
All right, go ahead.
Boop. Boop. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I just click it. Yeah, I just fucking click it, not
Yeah.
go all the way in.
Oh wow.
Can you? That was oopsie. And I'm going to use blacksmithing towards it. Of course.
That's
Being able
fine.
to craft something. Yeah. Boop.
Boop. Boop.
Ooh. Yeah.
Very nice.
That's some good points.
You do
That's some
continue
good
to
points.
you do continue to work on the Grand Scarab. It is getting very close, but you know that it does need those final touches before it will be proper.
Function.
Right. Shiver.
If I'm able to help with the Scarab project.
Yeah. If you want
that
to
would be
assist with the
cool.
Scarab project, that is
I want to help
fine.
with community service.
But it's the Scarab.
I'm part of the
Alright.
community. I'm
God
the
damn it.
community.
Do
can't
you
argue
think
with
that you
that.
have an appropriate skill?
Uh, to help with the scarab, I have forgery. I can make a convincing copy right next to
blueprint?
him. Yeah.
You see that blueprint you're working on? Here's another copy of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking at it from a second angle might help you.
You can always sabotage it, have it be a negative instead.
Oh,
Yeah. Great.
However much you roll is taken away from the project.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, looking at your skills, three, I don't think would really apply here, and yeah, magic lore probably wouldn't help with this either. That's the only other one that would maybe be able to stretch. So, yeah, just go no skill, just do your highest characteristic because they do have a characteristic that would apply. Go ahead and make that roll again, Oriamas. No skill.
yeah. I'll just hit it again. No bonuses or anything, just roll.
Yep.
Yep. Boop-a-boop.
Nice. This is another 15.
It's something.
Yeah.
And Peregrine Augustus Goldwyn Delamort.
Formerly of House Goldwyn, yes, how can I help you?
What would you like to do today?
I'm torn. I'll probably help with community service to start with.
Go for it. I think I see a few different skills that would apply.
I'm just gonna do what I did last time. Actually, no, I'm gonna use empathize this time. Society didn't work. And go.
Oh my! That's an instant breakthrough.
That's what happens when you empathize with people.
Just click roll breakthrough.
Oh, I did. It brought up a thing. I'm making sure I don't
Oh.
add skills to it or anything real quick.
What does Peregrine get? What does Peregrine get?
Watch it
We're gonna find
roll
out.
few tens again.
That would be great. Project roll, project source. Yes, indeed. The fuck's the breakthrough? Ah, here we go. A breakthrough, you make another project roll for the same project as part of the same respite activity. Okay, so it doesn't say that I can't use skills.
Yeah, you literally just get another roll.
Sweet.
You know, an extra
Hell yeah.
15 ain't bad.
It's almost done. If somebody else had helped with it, it might be finished by now.
All right.
I'm sure we'll have some more time around Behdmeten.
Plenty of time.
And with the assistance of Celis and Akron, as well as just your much more personable nature, you are able to find the vast majority of the names on the list. And again, they are very thankful that you are giving them at least some closure. Even better that they know that the beast that killed their family members is also gone.
I can't be the only one who thought he just said beefs.
The beefs. Now, the question is, that is actually past the halfway point. So, if you would like, we can also draw an event.
Oh, that would be fun, yes.
Mm.
May not update documents in the locked compendium drawsteel.tables. Let me try again. You may not update documents in the locked compendium drawsteel.tables.
It just won't let you draw event. Alright. I can do it for you. You may not update. Excuse me?
Hello?
Something went fucky working.
Pardon the fuck out of me.
You know what? You know what?
No.
You know what?
No.
Fuck your community service. Making a new one.
No more community.
Oh shit. Did you write down
Hold
how
on.
much it had?
Yeah, 51.
Okay.
There. Now try. My copy, damn it.
You may not update documents in the locked compendium drawsteel.tables.
I'm gonna murder. I'm literally in the thing. You know what? Can I just... What this? Unlock. Now try.
Alright. User Gizmo lacks permission to update roll table in compendium drawsteel.tables.
Okay. There.
Alright.
Gizmo lacks permission.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Did you read that?
I'm reading it now. Before the roll, work on the project unearthed a previously lost detail of the community, a lost or hidden section of a settlement, a surprising historical detail, a secret regarding a prominent local, and so forth. The locals take a keen interest in the development, but the revelation threatens to tear the community apart. If the character can't take steps to undo the strife, they take a bane on the project roll.
Damn.
I think
You're
I can work
literally
this
just...
in. Well,
Right?
Wait,
clearly-
wait.
Clearly,
You're
some
telling
of these
me-
messages are. Some things are coming out. Some
You're
people are
telling me-
Sharing
sharing
his family
some-
work, Lisa.
Yeah.
You're telling me this is the guy that resurrected Corsica the first? Oh my god, the community! It's gonna blow up!
It's gonna blow up.
I don't even
I
know
think
what
I
to
can-
do with that.
I think I can work to. Here, you know what? I know what to do with that.
We're gonna personally bury Corsica the first, don't worry,
Guys.
guys.
Guys,
Uh-huh.
chill the fuck out. There we go, it's tier 2.
Fair enough.
I've done it!
Peregrine, they did it. It has been another in-game day though. What do you want Garak to be working on? Obviously, it should be
I
something
think we know
equipment related.
what he wants Garrock to be working on.
Community.
Oh, community service? Please.
Well, it's
It-
almost about to be
Ideally, it's
finished.
a crafting thing.
Okay. Oh, well, if you insist.
So
God damn it.
probably either the Hell Charger helmet or the Grand Scarab.
Grand Scarab is closer.
I'm not married to I'm happy to passively do this Hell Charger helm. This is a fun little extra thing that I'm working on.
Okay.
All right. In that
Wait.
case, then
Just roll it again.
go ahead. Yep. Give it another roll.
One more roll.
Ooh.
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 So close.
Now,
Another
on.
couple rolls, you'll be done with that thing.
Yeah, no. It's
Did
gonna
you
go in my
apply
back.
blacksmithing to it?
Oh, I didn't.
Alright, I'll go in and adjust it. It should be 2 more. Okay. There we go. It has been adjusted. Before 19. Alright. So, you all scatter about, taking care of your various projects. I say scatter about. What actually happens is, of course, 3 people gather in a single room to work on various aspects of the Grand Scarab. Oriamus, of course, does need to be present because it's going to be his suit of armor. He needs to make sure that it's all in working order and that it actually fits. But between Garak and Shiver's assistance, it is coming along very nicely, and with any luck, it will be finished within a day or 2. As for the community service, it has been a very fruitful venture.
But also
not
tumultuous.
complete, but yeah, unfortunately, when you in the process of trying to inform these families, it does start to occasionally you run into people that we're not expecting this kind of news. And it starts to cause some issues in the community. Thankfully, Peregrine is no stranger to that either. Many things societally, Peregrine is still quite adjusted to, despite not having to worry about it quite as much as of late.
You can take the noble out of the house, but you can't take the house out of the noble.
That sounds very painful. Keep trying. But as the day starts to grow dark, Oriamus, you do make a point to go back to the Guild of Engineers, or as part of your crafting project, just to check on a few things with the blueprint that you were given. Make sure everything is in order.
Gotta make sure I ask them many questions.
And
Louis.
as you enter, you hear a loud clamoring from one of the side rooms. And some shouting, though you can't make out any specific words over all the other noise.
Can I go stick my head in to see what's causing the clamoring ruckus?
Sure. You take a peek into the room and see people kind of rushing over to pick up some things that had been knocked over. Quite heavy things that that seem to have been knocked across the room. And at the center of all the commotion, you can barely see a very small, dragon-like creature. You're familiar with them. You've seen kobolds around very rarely, though they were definitely far below your size category in something like the arena. Nevertheless, the shield that is obscuring them is quite large. And you can actually see that it seems to have gone off. It's still kind of bouncing a little bit. Possibly like on, as if it's on springs.
Can I go grab it to see if I can make it stop bouncing and causing so much noise?
And you rush in there to try to help with the commotion, and yeah, you have to put a little bit of strength into it, but you are able to stop the shield from just kind of like moving back and forth, and the commotion as it starts kind of like to die down, you can start picking up some of the talking back and forth. The people that are around just seem more upset in the way that you would, that somebody that expects this to happen would be upset with a child that is getting into something again or knocking something over again, and they have to be the ones to clean it up. And that's when the guildmaster, Kondak, does there. That's when the guildmaster comes in shouting as well. What in the hell is going on in here? Rick, I told you not to be working on your shield in the middle of our shop. This is the 4th time that I've had to tell you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bronze-Knee, just trying to put the last finishing touches on it.
Those finishing touches. Every single time, launch something across a room. We have spaces to try out your equipment. Now is not the place to be doing it. Well, this is not the place to be doing. And he sees you there. Sorry, Oriomus. You come at a bit of an odd time. What can I do you for?
I came in to check the blueprints that you'd given me for the Grand Scarab once again. I almost got it finished, but just putting the last few quality touches on there, or just want to double check.
Right. Here. Give me just a moment to get all of this cleaned up, and maybe we can go over it, see where things are going wrong. Are all the straps on right? Or is that like a thing with the wings?
Just want to make sure that all of the details are where they need to be.
Of course. Yeah.
Who's the assistant you have working around here?
What are you talking about, Rek?
Yeah, I don't believe I've seen him before.
He's relatively new. Usually he's in one of the further back rooms where he's less likely to cause a ruckus. Don't worry too much about him. Now, of course, you have chosen to play
Yeah,
Rex yourself, so I'm not going to describe what Rex's doing at this point.
I'm thinking.
I just want to make sure you're not
No,
you're not waiting on me.
no, it is, the gears are turning, the cogs, I gotta dust the cob off, I just try to make them work. Now,
I get it, because engineers.
You threw him off. He almost had it.
Rek was preoccupied with trying to keep everything in order for the shield they were working on, but they finally internalized in their head that Oriamis had managed to find their way into their section of the workshop. And they look up and they see him just standing there, and it just, oh, Oriamis, I'm so I've been looking for you. I've been seeing you just work so hard for Behdmeten, and
Now, Rek, what did I tell you about bothering the customers?
no, I swear, Mr. Ponsonby, I'm not bothering him. I just he just kind of starts melting just a little bit, tripping over his words as he's met by somebody he looked up to from the Colosseum. And Oriamis just crouches down and just sets a hat on his shoulder, and it's all right. Just calmly say what you're trying to say. There's no rush to get what you need out. And Rhett kind of readjusts himself, takes a breath, and I used to watch you a lot in the Colosseum, Mr. Oriamis, and I've been working on the shield to see if I could prove to you that I could, be an adventurer like you. And Oriamis seems, a little taken aback that the little kobold, diminutive in stature, but with such a heart that they're working despite it all to create something as ingenuitive as the shield to make up for what they're lacking in. And he just looks at him and just, does it work? And Rek stumbles a little bit. Oh yeah, it works great. It's just all the springs and the mechanisms are there, so I can move it around easily. It gets from one place to another, lickety split. Trust me.
I can attest to that. It gets all around this shop and gets him into a lot of trouble.
It's been over a lot of iterations, but I think I finally got it in working order.
Yeah, last week it iterated all over my fucking forge.
But I swear I finally put the finishing touch on it. Would you let me follow you, Oriamis, in your adventure? And for as worried Oriamis is about the little kobold joining on their adventure, he sees the determination that Rek has and is willing to give him a shot. And just breathes deeply and looks down on them, and as long as you don't get in the way and keep yourself safe, I'm willing to give it a try. And Rek's eyes light up as he looks up at Oriamis and does a little jump and spins around a little bit. I got so much stuff to get together if I'm going to join you. I gotta pack. I gotta get everything.
Just meet me back here in a few hours, and I'll have everything ready to go, and I'll be good to go.
Heck, you know that there's a fee for leaving the guild.
Is that all right with you, Mr. Bronsney? I'll be out of your hair. Trust me.
I'm just messing with you. You're fine. Look, follow your passion. You're smart. Just don't go breaking their stuff.
I promise I won't. I'll follow the teachings of the guild, and I'll build stuff to help everybody.
And that Bondek turns his attention directly to Oriamis and says to you, despite what he's done to my shop on multiple occasions, I do care for this lad. You're gonna take care of him, right? Just make sure
Of
he
course
doesn't
I will.
go getting himself killed.
If the one thing I'm good at is making sure that those around me are protected by my bulk. Now, he does have a very large shield, and he will do great at assisting me. But I'll do everything I can to keep him safe.
All right. Well,
Now, about those blueprints.
right. All right, man. Just get back to work. The city's not gonna protect itself. Now you here, meet me in my office. And he leads you back further into the shop. Discuss the details. By the time that you are done, Rec is ready.
And he stands in the little cubby that Oriamus found him in, waving as he's got a pack nearly half his size strapped to his back. The shield is kind of gently bouncing in place as it's got a series of the ropes and everything attached to his arm, so he's able to maneuver it properly. I finally got everything ready, Oriamus. I'm ready to go. Lead me where to go. And
Mamas.
Vamos.
Oriamus. Even though Oriamus knows Rek has a heart of gold, he knows it's going to be even more of a journey now with him in tow. But it's a journey that will be full of good times.
Hey, I heard there was a picture.
Yes.
Oh, is he showing the picture?
I will be.
Hey,
You all
Blazer,
return.
Can you send me that picture?
Do you
Hold
want me
on.
to send you the picture?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
Send me that picture.
Okay.
No,
okay,
no,
gotcha.
I want it.
Oh,
You
okay.
want
I
it?
want the picture.
Okay, you want the got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised Rambles didn't send it to you.
I know, right? Piece of shit.
You all, as you all, one by one, two by two, return to the palace for the night to get what more rest you can. You are introduced to a kobold that is wearing the biggest grin. A grin that size is only matched by the shield that he wields.
Damn, he's getting a little portrait too. A little circle.
And whatever or whoever Oriamis has adopted over the course of the day seems more than happy to be here and help out however they can. Though they seem to be almost attached at the hip to Oriamus at the moment. Gotta put him underneath
Oh,
you,
tiny.
Oriamus. So happy.
So happy.
Could always no. Your token is always gonna be above it because it's
There.
a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna like put him on your head.
Old tiny guy on the head. Hell yeah.
Anywho. You all are
Actually
given a
Thinking about it,
Oh.
Rek is probably small enough where you could just ride on Oriamus' shoulder.
probably. But you are all given a much smaller meal tonight. Even smaller than the couple eggs that you had received this prior morning. Seems that somebody had followed through on their statements and made sure to inform the quartermaster that they be using a bunch of food just for luxury and having something tasty probably isn't good with a very likely war in the horizon.
Can't believe you had to go and tell somebody about the delicious food, Peregrine. Not what am I gonna eat?
Food, but less of it, please.
Ugh. I think I'll make do because of you.
And you could just
The
take
next-
Peregrine's portion.
They still give him portions even though he says he didn't need any?
No,
You're not gonna
thankfully,
eat that, are you?
that's another thing that I'm sure that Peregrine talked about, making sure it spread it far and wide. They do not need food. Stop making food that will go to waste, because Peregrine will not eat it. The next day comes. A small breakfast leads into another day of preparation. Peregrine, you don't need to sleep. And it's probably for the best. Despite being what should be fully rested, never feel rested. Never feel like you get back to 100%. You still feel it, and it feels just as disgusting as the first moment that it happened. It has not dulled at all. New day, new downtimes. You all do get another chance at downtime activities. Celis, what would you like to do today? Beautiful.
Very good. Articulated. I could have said it better myself.
Splendid.
Rise. Ah.
Ah?
Ah.
Ah.
Mhm,
Ah?
mhm. I agree.
Well, Rise is not here, I guess. So Oriamis goes to you
Mm.
next. We'll pick up on Rise when they get back.
Does Rec give me the ability to work on stuff with me?
Uh,
No.
typically, I don't. Yeah, typically the retainers do not assist with projects, as far as I'm
Yeah.
aware. They're almost entirely combat focused, and they can like kind of be involved in narrative. But
Okay. Well, yeah. Hang on.
you can say that they're helping out, but like they don't actually
I-
have any
Yeah.
mechanical benefit.
Even if I get a max roll that's 24 off, I would only be able to get it with a breakthrough. On the other hand, no, the Grand Scarab's even far. I'll help the community.
You're so kind.
I know it's such a task I have to fight with myself for.
All right. Do you have a skill that would apply?
I don't think
I feel
bragging.
I feel like bragging might actually do the trick.
Yeah, I killed that monster that killed your family member, but
I mean-
I got this.
Genuinely, if like somebody decked out in fucking the corpse of the thing that killed your loved one comes up, it's like, but you know, I gave that motherfucker what
I
for?
showed him a piece of what for. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna argue, Brad.
All right. You know what? I'll allow
It's
it.
very Orion.
Go ahead, Peregrine. Give me a roll. With just a skill.
So close.
It's so close. You are able to track down. You take this day to do your part. For the lost, and you track down all but one of the families that is in Behdmeten, as far as you are aware. Thankfully, it shouldn't be hard for somebody to go out and just talk to that family, get the rest of this knocked out. But in the meantime, there is a bit of, mixed results, but for the most part, it is oddly comforting to see that, or to not just be told, but to see physically in front of you the unmaker of all of your family members unmade and being worn as a trophy. At the very least, you make it very clear that it was very, very painful what that Eric's got.
Once I walked into that cave, I knew it wasn't out about to walk out.
Weren't you the one that stayed most of the time on the floor or in the wall?
Holy shit, she's
No.
back.
I stayed
Welcome
in
back,
its
Bryce.
pincers. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I was attached to that thing the entire
this
time.
rock stood toe to toe with that motherfucker the entire time.
You're not
It
letting
doesn't
it go.
count if they grapple you.
Listen, it's worse for it because it could smell when Oriamis pissed himself.
Touche.
I was not pissing
I mean,
myself,
no.
thank you.
Could taste it.
Well, since you are back, Rise, it is a new day.
Mhm.
What would you like to do today? I would say that literally anybody could complete community service at this point if you wish to do that, or if you wish to work on something else. It will be done. Maybe make Shiver do it. They're the only ones that hasn't actually contributed to the community service yet.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, Shiver can do it.
Shiver's got to get their community service in.
All right, so Celis, what would you like to do since Shiver is insisting that they can visit the last family and that needs to be informed?
All right. I guess I would like to hone my ability.
All right, go ahead. Give me your roll.
What am I rolling for this? Let me ask.
I mean, whatever skill you think applies. I would definitely say something like endurance would work. Conceal object definitely wouldn't.
Endurance.
Go ahead and do learn from a master, hone ability, and it should automatically apply whatever your highest roll characteristic is. Just make sure to select endurance as your skill
Where am I clicking? Sorry.
under project.
On the actual project?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess endurance.
All right. Okay. You take some more time.
So the 12.
You take some more time to keep just hammering away and honing all your abilities. The trainers that they keep in Behdmeten, and that they allow you to learn from whenever possible, are quite good. Though getting into the swing of it you found is a little bit harder. You're making progress, just slow progress. Shiver, what are you doing?
I can do the community service.
Oh man, it would have been so
do-
funny if you took this time to just sort of be like, nah, fuck the community.
Grand
Gotta
Scarab,
make more
Grand
Black
Scarab.
Ash starts.
Last
that
time I
too.
served my community, I got chased out of my homeland. But sure, I will go.
All right, do you have an appropriate skill?
I've got. Oh.
You could lie and say that it was quick and painless.
Oh, perfect. I was gonna make an argument for intimidate, similar to brag, but yeah, that's.
Criminal underworld. We left the real nasty ones to you.
No, I'll lie. I'll tell him it was an easy death.
Okay, you know, I'll allow it. Peregrine, go ahead and make that roll with a skill.
That was so strategic.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Oh.
that's
And
good
with that,
stuff
the
right there.
community service, you track down the last family. Checking with the others to make sure that everything is good to go. As the last family, you do well enough. With these kinds of things, death is a part of life, and I'm sure that in your past you've caused your fair share. But even still, you make sure to try to put their mind at ease as best as you are able in your own unique way. And they do accept it. With that done, I'm going to be giving you all a hero token, especially seeing as how each of you did contribute to this. In fact, since it is done, that is a hero token. I'm going to give you one more because each of you did your own little part.
Yeah. Yummy hero tokens.
Now, also, Shiver, as you are talking to the last family, they do make mention of other individuals. They ask you if you've heard anything about some more of their family members. Apparently, they had a few family members that were part of the Guild of Engineers. Though, as far as you're aware, their names are not on the list. They tell you about a town nearby. I say nearby, it's a couple hours away at least by foot, in which they apparently reside, just taking care of some small problems around the town. But they haven't heard from them for a while. And they're hoping that perhaps you can follow up on this if you plan to leave Behdmeten again at any point. Maybe pass on their concerns, or at the very least, get some news from them.
Of course. We will see what we can do.
Thank you, thank you. And that, the community service is finished. And I will be making note of that quest later. Meantime, Peregrine Augustus Goldwyn Delamort, formerly of House Goldwyn. What are you doing today?
I've heard rumors in my travels of a tome, an ancient book written by a quite famous lich, and one that may hold important secrets to help with our current predicament. I would like to start trying to track that down, if I could.
All right. In that case, then, this is definitely going to be a research thing. Trying to remember. 45 for obscure. 120 lost. You were wanting something. I remember you saying you were wanting something that is a bit more. So I'm going to say this is going to start with a discover lore lost knowledge. We're just going to start there. And once you are able to finish that up, we can go from there. It will definitely be, it'll have to be a bit more of an involved adventure to acquire what you are wanting. But that is where we're going to start, okay?
Alright. Well, in that case, the only place I can think to start, of course, is history.
Yeah, that's
Tracking
valid.
down old accounts of where this may have ended up. I know my history.
Just short of another fucking breakthrough, though.
I wish. Man, I was so close.
It was an 8 and a 10. Christ. Yes. You take the day to look over various tomes of history of the area, and you are able to find some leads here and there. Not quite the location, but there are clear murmurings and the occasional mention of a place that may still hold what you were looking for. It will definitely require a little bit more research to make sure that you have the actual location, but it's definitely a good start. Right? Finally, Galrak. What are they working on?
Hmm. I mean, Great Scarab.
You mean... Yeah? Is that what you're gonna do?
Let me just double check everybody else, make sure nobody else added anything. Yeah, we got lore. Yeah. Just check another roll on that. Darn. You rolled off a 0.
Damn. Oh, you're going for the obscure knowledge?
Oh, wait. Oh. I hit the...
Here, I'll adjust it. Also, you still
Fat
forgot to apply a,
The blacksmithing!
so...
I am a little stupid. I would like to just apologize for that. It
So
will happen again.
that would be 13 instead. 432. Very close.
One more.
One good roll
48.
could
With a
get
good
it.
roll. One more with a good roll.
What are you discovering lore about?
We were
if
using it as a stand-in for his crafting, I believe, like the
Yeah.
like
Oh,
upgrading
for
his
the-
armor, whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
For sourcing the item prerequisite.
Yes.
All right. You all, as you go about your day, taking care of small tasks here and there, about a little past midday, a dust storm, sandstorm, starts to pick up in the city. It seems to come almost out of nowhere. You go from clear skies to just sand everywhere. It's hard to even breathe through it all. For those that need to breathe, of course. And in between the grains of sand that fill the air, you see that a lot of people have started to quickly get indoors. But the guards seem to be on high alert. and many of them run past each of you, heading towards the various gates to the city.
Can I manage to stop one of them by just kind of calling out to him over the sand? What's the rush? Is this something that happens often?
They start to say something about getting indoors before realizing who you are. They say, the city is surrounded. It's not many, but we believe that Korsakev has come.
Are they coming from all sides or?
There seems to be a small group at each gate. Worry not, we can hold them off, but you may want to get back to the palace.
Peregrine, Shiver, Celis, Wreck. I think we need to go to the palace. Time is of the essence.
Seems that it is the case.
He approaches. We must make haste.
Indeed.
Actually, set it to
Oh.
this scene for now. I should have actually done this earlier, but
Apply a sand filter.
where are my like visual effects? What like sandblast constantly?
the sand blast effect.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Well, it's like just thinking about that just reminded me of like those crappy like tools that you would download shoot your desktop. You just get a sand blaster. Just
Let's see. Nope, not that one.
oh, sand blast. Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
god.
No.
Oh my god.
It's like
It's
that,
sand.
but like in the air.
Oh my god, it's the Eric's. It's back.
Oh my god.
I think I should use some of those effects for the Eric's.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
dope.
Imagine, of course, I kept the first, just resurrected the
I
Eric.
literally
That'd
just
be-
found these like recently. Magic dust.
Oh,
Imagine
it's like
that but
sand,
brown.
but red.
It's a fucking red fart.
There's other variations for this, by the way.
My anus is
Oh,
bleeding.
That
green.
one's green.
Oh, was it? It looked just dark to me.
Oh, blue.
Oh, that's rainbow.
Oh my god, rainbow sand.
Maybe I don't have a sand thing. That would be great.
Darn.
Strange square.
Oh.
That is pretty cool. I might use those for other things.
Oh my god, guys, Korsaka's charging up their square attack.
Not the square attack. Although, funny enough, honestly, one of the area templates you can access in this game for AoEs is cube.
Like just a default blender cube or
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. No.
oh.
Okay. Now you all return to the palace. And by the time that you reach it, it seems like the dust storm has gotten even worse. It seems like the closer that you get to the palace, the worse it gets. To the point where you're climbing the stairs almost completely blind.
I just kind of turn to the party and just kind of try to scream over the continuously buffeting sand, covering my mouth to make sure no sand gets in there. Is it possible that Korsakov could just get in despite the gates?
Has he gotten in yet?
Yes, that's a
Yes, I'd say it's quite possible,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that explains the sand.
yes.
Comes up the
As
essence
you
pushing. Come on.
as you check on the mark, you actually realize that they are in the palace right now.
Oh.
You manage to reach the palace doors, push your way in, and quickly close the doors behind you, in spite of the strong winds. It's not fresh air, but it's at least breathable in here. You take barely a moment to catch your breath before, I assume, you head towards the mark. You all rush into the throne room. And you see Korsakov III standing next to his throne, looking very upset.
Is something the matter, Corsica?
And at the center of the throne is Korsakov the First,
And
who
that would
stands
explain what he's upset about.
who stands facing directly at grandchild, staff in hand, looking far healthier than far healthier and far sturdier than when you had last met. And he says, "Grandchild, you have a simple choice. You will either give your throne to me, or I will tear down my city and rebuild it from the dust like I did before." Korsakov III seems to remain sturdy and responds with, "You will not have the throne. You had your chance with Behdmeten. You tore apart the countryside, laying waste to everyone in your wake. We are in an era of peace, and I would prefer to keep it that way. That's when he notices you all standing behind Korsakef the First. And Korsakef the First subsequently also recognizes your presence.
We're here to back you up, Korsakov. The first, of course, is who I'm speaking to. Well, that's the third, not the first.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, sorry,
You're on
wrong
this
one.
level
No,
and
I'm not here to
account.
back that one up.
You can also refer to them as the youngest and the eldest if it's easier.
Yeah.
Eldest being the mummy.
So let's just. Can I just like immediately shoot a living arrow towards the oldest?
Sure you can.
Well, hang on. Oh, hang on.
You
Wait,
want
wait.
to put
Is it technically? Is the first the oldest because they were just recently resurrected, so they just were reborn?
I wouldn't say that they were reborn.
Oh, okay.
Also, eldest, not the oldest.
Yeah.
A
Okay,
subtle
that's
difference, but an important one.
Old bitch looking ass.
Yes, if you wish to put Akron right next to Korsakef the First,
Korsakef
you
ate
can.
abs and Korsakef
I mean,
fucking
Celis and
scuffed.
Akron don't really hesitate. They immediately just jump to action.
of course a Chad and of course a Chud.
All right. In that case, then, yes, you launch like Akron at Korsakef the First. They appear from the arrow and immediately try to strike out at the Mummy Lord. They swipe and scratch, and the Mummy Lord, Korsakef, does step back a little bit from it. The swipes do make contact, but seem to do nothing to stop Korsakef or cause him to stand down. And in between the swipes, he swings with his left arm, just swiping across Akron and sending her just falling back towards the group. You are interrupting my conversation.
And you should be dead.
I am. But that has not stopped me.
You had your time to rule over the throne. Why can't you take death for what it deserves to be?
Peregrine back here looking just kind of awkward.
Hey, shh. Hey, you came back from a different reason. He was brought back.
He turns back to Korsakef the Third. Says, "These are your chosen heroes?" These heroes are here to protect what we have made. The people of Behdmeten have made. Fine. If you will not yield your throne, I will take it from you. Your heroes will fall. Your gates will come down. Your palace will be in ruin. Perhaps not today, But I will make sure that the city of Behdmeten will be mine. And by the end of it, your people, my people, will beg for forgiveness.
Oriamus gives the trident a firm crack on the ground to silence Korsakef the First, and just declares, "And as long as we are here to stand with Korsakef the Third, we won't let you take the city back."
He turns slowly. Says, gain your strength. Gather your forces. It will matter not. In fact, I encourage it. The stronger you are, the more the people will weep when your bodies lie broken on the sands.
Speak all you want. For as long as I am the one that is fighting you, I will not fall to you.
You may not
Peregrine is going
die.
to. Shit.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say, Peregrine is going to step forward, join in on the fun here.
Mm-hmm. Don't let me
He
have
is
all of
not
it.
alone. You have left a great many deaths in your wake, Korsakaf, and I will see to it that every one stands against you. As I say that, I'm just going to raise husks and shriekers, just as much of my army as I can hold to stand firm. Hector's gonna bang on his shield.
Oriamas turns over his shoulder to look at Rek, even though they are a little, quite scared that the lich is just standing here staring at them.
Legs are shaking, can't tell if
Legs
it's
are
from fear or
shaking.
the weight of the shield.
Yeah, they are still standing strong near Korsakov the Third, offering the protection of the shield.
Whatever force you bring, living or dead, I encourage it. Please, when I come to these gates once more, it will matter not. And he lifts up his staff, brings it down to the ground with a clack, and the room fills with sand as it whips across your faces, and in an instant, it's gone. As remaining particles fall to the floor, leaving the only trace of Korsakef the First.
I turn to Korsakov the Third and just kind of look around at the room, noticing there's no guards, and just ask, "What has happened to your personal detail? Have you sent them to the gates?"
Yes, apologies. I'm glad that you're all here. But I sent all of the guards to the gates as I had heard word that forces were approaching. I had suspicion that it was my grandfather. I did not suspect that he would be so bold as to appear before me so suddenly.
Mm. From what I've heard, they ruled their country with an iron fist. So they would be one to intimidate their opponents.
Yes, they are. They were not a leader of peace by any stretch. What the history books show is the path that he tore through the surrounding region. He was quite smart about how he approached it. You see, when you leave nothing but ashes in your wake, it makes it quite difficult for them to respond in kind.
Mm.
He always made sure that every time that he took some place on, he went out, he made sure that intimidation, one of his four, was one of his tactics at the forefront.
Mhm.
I suspect that this was a show of force, but what he intends to bring to our gates when he is ready. Be enough to raise the city entirely.
But at least you are unharmed at the moment.
Yes, it is good fortune, but also I suspect that he had no intention of harming me this day. Seems that he would rather do this the hard way and make sure that the city kneels to him entirely.
And his pride will be his downfall. We have time to prepare yet. And I'm confident that if we stand together, we build up the city's defenses, he will not find his old tactics so reliable.
In the time that he has been buried in the ground, our own tactics have managed to evolve when he has been stuck in time.
He never was all that good at reducing everything to ash. Is one of
You
my
are
greater points of
living
pride
proof.
that exactly, and House Goldwyn still stands, not as illustrious as we used to be, but we were able to evacuate quite a few people from our keep. Many did not kneel to his rule.
And I am sorry that you have to face my grandfather yet again, Peregrine.
little smile creeps over Peregrine's face. Truth be told, I've always dreamed of a round two.
We will all get our opportunity to put Corsica the First in his place.
Well,
In the meantime,
I'm
there's
glad
much
to
to be
have you
done.
all. Yes. We have much to do. I have been trying to prepare something that we'll be keeping in the war room for you all. It's a bounty board of sorts. My informants are slowly but surely returning home. And with each one that returns, I'm getting a little bit more information about the going-ons of the surrounding area. I hope that will be an easy way for you all to keep track of tasks that may be able to help with the process. Of course, while you are all here, anything that you can do to assist with our defenses would, of course, be a great boon. But
Well,
feel free to add any of your own personal uh, tasks as well, just as reminders to make sure that you are fully prepared. I do not know how much time we have, but I know that the more that we fight against my grandfather, the longer it will take and the more time we will have. So, do what you can. I'll have it prepared by tomorrow,
Mm.
with any luck.
Thank you.
And with that, he walks out of the throne room, and some of his, well, some of the palace assistants do start trickling into the room to sweep up the sand that was left behind. The sandstorm around the city seems to have left along with Korsakef the First, and it's not long after that guards start to return. Oh, bug. Oh, yeah, I'll help you. The guards start to return to the palace, and it seems like whatever show of force Korsakef the First was doing, yeah, was pulled out away from Behdmeten completely. Peregrine, you check the mark once again, and it seems like he is on the move. He is wasting no time in getting more of whatever he needs. Being undead like you, he has no need for sleep. But this is a big area, and he can only travel so fast.
You teleport
Oh.
with sand.
You all hunker down for the night. And when morning comes, the small meal that you are given gives you enough energy to continue about your day. You are told that the bounty board has been set up. Well, there's not much on it yet. It is at least ready.
Well, let's check what's on the bounty board.
So you should be seeing a few things showing up. And you can actually see
Oh.
this under your journals. So, of the three things,
I get it.
I'm trying to give them all fun names.
I'm glad that you
Oh,
are
man.
because I feel like your mission names in Lancer went unappreciated.
Planning a supplies party, man. Phew, I'm just slapping my knee, guffaw.
Yes. While they do have descriptions onto them, the main things to cover, a few too many, basically talks about a couple that are apparent to be like two bandit gangs that, well, they're neither one is all that great. They are potentially of use to the city, and despite uh their differences with Behdmeten, they will value their lives to a certain extent, and you are assured that their grievances with each other are far stronger than their grievances with Behdmeten. And with any luck, you won't need to tell them much more than than the fact that they will be able to beat the asses of the opposing gang with impunity to get one of them on your side. It's just a matter of picking which one you are willing to put up with or you think would be of the most assistance. As for the supplies party, planning a supplies party, it's very simple. They just tell you that the notes on it just seem to indicate that some supplies have yet to arrive. And while everything else seems to be mostly in order, um, any additional supplies that you can bring in before they completely close off the city, um, would help. And finally, the speaking of scarabs. This is actually Celis's little project. The research that you had found, Celis, is indicating that there is actually somebody in possession of the uh, speaking scarab. And if you go out to talk to them, they may be willing to part with it, or assist you in making or acquiring a new one. Though you will need to make the trip out in order to inquire about it. Now, something important to note about this bounty board is while we will not be getting into a direct adventure just yet, all of these you should have access to at any given time. And as you do research for various things, if you have a particular thing that you want to go out and do, if we are going to turn it into an adventure, it will more than likely be added to this board. While none of these are specifically time sensitive yet, there may be things that get added that are of a high priority. For example, supplies party is one that you could probably get away with a couple rests before it's going to completely pass you by. There's only so many days that Behdmeten can wait before they need to close off their walls just in case. A few too many, though. That's one that, if you want to get your pick of the two gangs, that may be a more that may be a more time sensitive objective. And of course, you can take care of multiple things on the bounty board in uh, a single adventuring day if you so wish. So do not think of any of these as, all right, we go out, we do this, and we immediately head back to Behdmeten. If you think that you can take care of any of these, like if you get through one of them and you're like, all right, we're still looking good, you can immediately roll into another one, and that is perfectly
It doesn't
fine.
necessarily all. It's not necessarily all the same day per se. It's just getting these done in between respites.
Yeah, sorry, like when I said, yeah, in between respites. And the way that we will be measuring things is with respites. Um, so anytime that you return back to the city and take a respite, not necessarily returning to the city for like getting supplies or talking to the Korsakov III, but anytime that you return to the city and take a respite, effectively time will pass. And this is when things that you have allowed to stay at the wayside may go away or develop or become worse for the time that has passed. So, the more that you all are willing to push yourselves, the more that you can gain. The more that you hunker down, the closer Korsakov will come to sieging the city, and the more that he will bring with him.
Hmm. Just for ease of accomplishment and keeping everything within a reasonable time frame, we could always go get the scarab and supplies. Hopefully without having to rest. Or heck, do all three if we have enough time and enough
Yeah, and
recoveries.
that is definitely something that you can plan out. Um, and I do encourage you all to discuss what you are going to do, and especially in what order, um, because this is a matter of priorities. Like what, judging by the description, how much trouble do you think that you're going to run into with it, and how important is it for you to acquire this stuff, or complete these objectives before before any others? Because the further that you push yourself, again, the harder it's going to be for each subsequent one, because you're going to be going into the next thing on the bounty board with less recoveries unless you take a respite. So
Or
it
more
should be a balancing
victories.
act. Yeah, but you will have more victories.
Also, is there a way to know, like, how much time we have, or
Yeah.
is that, like,
I'm actually
weird?
going to be updating. Oh, I'm going to be updating these with a. I'm actually going to be putting in the title of it. How much more, like how many more respites you have before it either disappears or develops. I think I'll actually put on here like for a feud too many. We're going to say 2 respites. So if you do not go and take care of a feud too many within the next 2 respites, um, then it will develop, and more than likely you are going to be picking up whatever scraps are left. Um, correct me if I'm wrong about this, Gizmo, but when you take while you can take any number of respites when you are in like a safe place, which of course causes roughly 24 hours to pass. Each one of those does count as a respite. Like for example, if you want, you could take a respite now to finish up your preparations before heading out, and it would count that down by 1, but it would not develop until you actually return and take another respite. But if you try to take 2 more days before heading out, it will develop naturally.
Yeah. Basically, every 24 hours you spend, essentially every downtime activity you take is a respite. Like that's the easiest way to measure it is when you do a downtime activity, that is basically spending a respite.
Which I will say that the supplies party, that one is going to have 3 respites before it's completely kaput. Um, because after 3 respites, wherever those supplies are, they're not going to make it into the city because those gates are basically closing down entirely, and those supplies will have effectively been lost. So,
Do we
with
have
that
like
said,
an overall clock for the siege? Or are we gonna
that
get
is
that later?
yeah, that is something that I will be setting up for you. I actually need to. I'm going to be making something to kind of mark it in some way. Probably having it uh, accessible in uh, in either the bounty board or somewhere else in the journal.
Be a good page 0 for the bounty board.
I think so as well.
Thank you.
But with that said, you of course do have the chance to plan out your next moves. And if you wish to take one more downtime activity while you are in the city, you can do so freely without there being issues. It's just a matter of whether or not you wish to do that uh, before heading out or not.
Ryamus, you're so close.
I know. I can wait. I can wait. No, no, no. These need to be
No, we
done
can
as
do
soon as
one
possible.
day. We can do
No,
one
no,
day.
no, no, no. I don't want to push
Come
it.
on.
I won't push it.
You can
What
do
if we
one
do
day.
one and
One
we
day.
need to take a respite?
Well
That means
then,
another thing's gonna tick down.
yeah,
I'm
but that's
fully healed
fine
right
because the
now.
supplies party is 3 respites away, so we can afford to do one now and then just go do the feud thing and the scarab thing.
Yeah, but I want to get it done early. I'm not one for
But
waiting.
imagine if you had the scarab armor for it.
Oh, I'm itching for a fight.
What if I told you that you can damn near guarantee the scarab armor with one more respite activity? Between you and Garak, I think you have it.
Don't get my hopes up.
You're only 18 away.
It's true. It's actually possible for you alone to finish it if you if you roll high enough.
Shiver could start working on some like healing potions or something.
Okay. What does everybody else say about this?
And this should be a team decision.
I mean, I'm not opposed to making some healing potion, that's for sure. Is. I do like insurance.
And I do not think Celis is here.
They are currently muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much working on the background, so I ended up muting.
Okay.
I don't have a preference. I'm down
Come
to
on.
just. I'm down to just do whatever is needed.
One more roll before we head out. See if you can't get that scarab done.
All
And
right.
it's not a scare.
It is. It's the Grand Scarab armor.
The Grand Scarab armor.
Oh, you want me to help with the scare?
No.
Oh, no,
We're
no,
talking
no.
about Oriamis doing it.
No.
With
Yeah.
Garak helping.
Which, I mean, we can take care of that real quick. Everybody will
Yeah,
get there.
it's
We'll get an opportunity
One
to.
roll each.
It's Oriamis, go ahead.
Fine.
Give your roll.
Okay, let me minimize that. Get this.
Make sure to
huge
add
bonus.
blacksmithing.
Add the blacksmithing.
What you get a breakthrough?
Oh!
That'll
That's
do it.
exactly 18.
Oh my god.
Exactly completed it. See?
Calculated.
Do you see? I'm your friend.
All right.
I'm here to lead
And
you
we
down
can
the path of light.
remove the craft Grand Scarab, and you should see now in your equipment the Grand Scarab leveled treasure. And also, I'm going to be removing the Eric's chitin.
Okay, yeah.
So, I did have to manually create this leveled treasure, but it's worth it because already, you'll see that your max health
Nice.
has been upgraded to 36.
Okay, thank you. I was
Yep.
like, do I get a heal from that too?
Yep. Your stamina now recovers 12 instead of 10
Okay.
because because it's based off of a third of your max HP. And you should see under effects, you're going to have additionally Grand Scarab level 1. This is what gives you your HP increase, or your stamina increase. But also, as a reminder, you can fly. Whenever you move, you can also choose to move vertically the same distance. So, for example, you
Alright.
can move forward 1 and up 1 in the same movement.
Because Pythagoras
Just-
doesn't exist, so you can move diagonally.
But I do have to end my turn on the ground. Or if I end my turn in the air, I will be forced to the ground.
Yes, but with one
Yes.
agility, you can end your turn 2 spaces above the ground and safely fall the rest of the way.
Because agility flat reduces the distance fallen by the same amount. So agility 1, it reduces it by 1, and you only take fall damage and are knocked prone if you fall 2 or more spaces.
I see.
You can actually see the fly keyword on your movement.
Yes.
Under your stats.
So you'll also see as a reminder that you have the ability to fly on your character sheet. So, wonderful. You got that just with your one roll. Congratulations, we told you.
And now
Um,
Garon can help somebody else.
Celis, do you want to continue your hone ability?
So one foot.
You want to continue to learn from a master for your downtime?
Yeah, might as well. See if I get anything good out of it.
Okay.
I'm still far from completing it.
You
It does
are,
take
but
a
with a
little
roll
while,
like
but
21, I mean, that ain't
we'll
bad.
get there.
More than likely the next
120
roll is going to
needs-
have an event which could be a breakthrough. Like any of these can potentially be breakthroughs, which just is effectively double.
The girl from
Um, anything is possible. Shiver, is there anything in particular that you would like to work on?
Like I said, I wouldn't mind starting up a healing potion.
Okay. Huh? Consumables. Do a healing potion project. All right. Go ahead and roll for that healing potion.
What in particular am I rolling?
So if you go into projects, you can click
Well, like,
on
Oh,
craft
right.
healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
neat.
and if there's an appropriate skill that you think would apply, go ahead and argue it now.
I have magic lore.
I'll allow it.
and
All right, go
this
ahead and apply
potion.
magic. Ooh. Pretty good roll.
It's
Okay.
alright.
And Peregrine.
Yeah, you know what I'm up to. This time, however. Am I close enough to be doing that yet? No, I'm gonna keep studying my history. I'm gonna like pull on different skills later on because that's fun for me. But I don't think I'm through studying my history for this.
That's perfectly fine. Christ, it just never stopped rolling.
Didn't. There we go. Also, I renamed the project. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I like it. I love it. Want some more of it.
I'm not renaming it again.
Damn. That's,
Let's
I mean,
see.
that makes sense.
I'm gonna do some stats now. Should get it in 5.5 more rolls. Let's go!
Oh yeah.
Breakthrough notwithstanding. I think that's everybody's downtime activities, though.
The only one left is Garak,
Oh, that's right, Garak.
which
Hmm.
they have skill in blacksmithing, so they would be able to help with the Hellcharger helm if you want it to go to that. If you want it to go to anything else, I will still allow it. But they wouldn't be as much of an assistant. It wouldn't be as words.
She doesn't read very well, is what you're saying. At least not in Kalian.
Yeah. So like
All these fucking ancient, dull-ass history books about the history of the Ultra Lich.
it's like research projects probably aren't going to like go as far. They can help with the making of the healing potions, but not they're not going to have any skills to apply to it. It'd basically just be a flat roll plus like the effect.
Oriamus, are you okay if I have Garak help me?
I have been hogging them, please.
Alright, I mean, I kind of have as well. I don't know, this Hellcharger helm. It's debatable. I don't know how much they'd really be able to help with the, locating the Dux Obscurus, so... I think
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna have them
It's
help me
still
with
a
the
normal.
helm.
It's still a normal roll, so like it would still be 2d10 plus 2.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, wait, would it be 2d10 plus 2?
Um,
Because they've actually got no reason, so it would be 2d10 flat.
that's true. So you'd be missing 4 potentially on it, but it's still 2d10, which it can work. It's just a matter of how much.
Fine, this is more important than the Hell Charger helm. I'm going to
Yeah, just do a
enlist-
flat 2d10 roll, and we'll just manually adjust it.
What if I do
'Cause
this?
otherwise, it's going to be trying to add +2 to it.
Thanks, Skarok. That's so helpful. That's so very helpful.
They try
Never-
to do their best to research. It does not
Never having Garok help me
go
with this
well.
research again. I knew I shouldn't have.
You come back to them looking
Garok's not good for book.
so frustrated, only to realize that they have actually been, like, they haven't even been reading the proper books. They insist that they totally had the right book. They got up for just a moment, they came back, and it's as if the words on the page changed. You suspect some little tiny devils may be making
Son
this
of a
harder.
bitch. Well, at least I know where the Dux Obscurus isn't. So I got 3 project points for that.
It's something. Yep,
Yay, it's better than
you
0.
all, finish
Didn't
your
even
final.
really shorten that by a roll. It didn't even shorten it by a roll. Alright, this is fine.
Should let me roll it.
Can you imagine if Garok had gotten a fucking breakthrough?
Let me show you how it's done. That's 4
Not much
more
better.
than you, bitch.
Damn, you got you there.
It's not really that much better. But
Better
I
than
would have
nothing.
probably done the roll. Hold on, let's see. Yep, that would have put me at 5 rolls exactly at 15 a roll. Instead of 5.2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. We'll be alright. I'll get a breakthrough on this one just like I did with the community.
You all make your final preparation. Take one last look at the bounty board. Make sure that you have your information properly set. And you head out. Now, while that is where we are going to be ending the session for, I do have one final thing for all of you. Now, this is not something that Peregrine and Celis can benefit from right at this moment. Oriamis and Shiver. You all should be able to level up through the system. Everybody's going to level 2 as we go into Act 2 of this story.
Yippee.
Alright, where do I do that?
You should be able to have the... I actually have the something there.
Just give them experience. Give us all that probably would take a while.
No, I mean, I can just manually edit it. There you go.
Yeah, so
I see it now.
Oh yeah. Just have to be at the right experience level.
So you don't have to do it right this second if you want to. Obviously, there is a little bit more that you're going to be getting new stuff. Feel free to take a look over it and really decide on what you want. You can, of course, do this at pretty much any time. While I do intend to keep the table active, so you should be able to jump back in here, mess with your characters, at least for Oriamis and Shiver. Rise, you will need to let me look over the book and let me know what all you get if there's anything that you need to choose from, and I will make sure to code it in for the next session.
Gotcha. I'll read over my guide and see what I like.
All right. And with that, if you are still here, thank you for being here. You have a wonderful rest of your night. I know it was a sort of session, but I feel like we got transitioned over properly and got a few more things taken care of. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Shell 2. And I'm going to give you ownership of both of them, Gizmo, so that you can take care of them when you have the time. Hell yeah. Oh, you'll heal from it. Thank you. Not a problem. I do look the next session. Y'all have a good night.